Hi guys, it's Chrissie with Chrissie's Divine Design Tarot, and today we're doing a reading for the collective. Let's find out about. Now, this is about the X. Okay, so if you're not planning on going back to the X, then this is not your reading. But I am going to incorporate compatibility also to do with your new person, and then we're going to have an X person. So let's just see how things turn out. So we're going to do the X, and then we're going to go right into the mini, so or the compatible. So these are all going to both be little mini types of readings, and then we will see about how this turns out. So let's see about what your heart might be saying about your X. All right, healer. So you may be a healer. They may feel your healing love or your healing power. They may be somebody that really feels good around you because of your energy. We have, okay, autumn. Witchcraft power. No, I better put my glasses on. Watchtower of the West, autumn. So, oh, we have a witch healer. Okay. Yep. Now, let me just get a couple more here. Ritual invocation and death. Samhain, Saham. And one more on the bottom of the deck. Herbal kitchen alchemist. Okay, so I'm kind of getting here with your energy and how this person feels about you, with what their heart is saying about you. They may feel like there was a reason why this came to an end with the death card here. It may have been about um, some type of ritual or some type of um, witchcraft. This may have been something that they learned about you. Now, maybe they didn't really care for this type of energy, or they really were attracted to this energy. Okay, so take it however it resonates for you, because I'm kind of getting after you knew. It's almost, you know what I'm kind of getting with this? It's almost like you are a healer. You have healing energy, and people may want to siphon that from you, and I feel like whatever it was, regarding something, it may have happened in the August. Well, maybe it was August, but from September, October, in there, somewhere in there, maybe it was in early autumn, but this is kind of in the fall type of energy here. And it could have been the late, um, end of August, September, October, and when this may have ended. So I feel like there may have been certain things that you maybe did, that you were kind of becoming more spiritual at this time, just before you ended things. Maybe you had a spiritual awakening, and it may have been that you didn't realize that you had ancestry with this divinity within your family. I'm kind of getting with this. You may have been a herbal in the kitchen. You're able to grow things quite easily. You may be able to do spells or spices that you put together to do types of spells that are for the good. They're not that dark evil magic kind of black magic type of thing. It's more of that alchemist where you could transmute energy into something more positive. So I like this for you. So I feel like you ended things because you may have been becoming spiritual, and this person maybe didn't get on board with that or couldn't support that, or whatever the case is here regarding this. So collective, any of the zodiac signs will resonate with this, or may resonate with this. Of course, take what does resonate and leave the rest behind, regarding if it doesn't. So you're gonna kind of know what is and what isn't, but don't go off just the beginning here. There may be hidden messages within the reading. So Let's keep going. What would need to be healed for you to come back together with this person? Oh, they would have to have some type of success. Maybe you have to have some type of success within something. Here, and some type of abundance. So if they were no job and no drive to get a job, or not wanting to, maybe they were on the lazier side and didn't want a job, or maybe they just couldn't get a job. So they would have to have some sort of success and abundance. Things would have to have turned around for this person, and they would have to be enlightened or have some type of awakening towards spirituality, perhaps, or be on board with this for you. Yeah, that transformation of energy of, I feel like this would have to be somebody that would be on your side or support what you're doing in a way that is, even if they don't want to go down that road themselves, at least they're not holding it against you or making you feel bad for believing in certain aspects. They're good with whatever you believe in, and they're fine with that as long as you're not trying to convert them, perhaps. Or if they are doing this on their own, it has to be in their own terms. So, and they may ask things, or they may be interested in what you're doing. Yeah, they may have to learn patience as well. And that is really within itself one of the hardest ones to learn, especially for somebody that is kind of impatient on things. And this may be where spirit is really wanting them to get in that more laid back kind of energy where they're not so hyped up or go, 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 go. Uh, I mean, it's about enjoying life. This is why we're here. We're meant to really enjoy life at its fullest and not be kind of just working towards getting things. It's about how you treat people along the way, how you take the negative and turn it into a positive, or instead of being part of the problem, looking for the solution. You know, that there's the always that half cup full and then the one that is half empty. So there's always that negative and positive actions there, or mindset, even. Oh, look at that. There's going to be some inner peace within once this patience has been learned. And with that inner peace, this is something that really may resonate for a lot of people here once they find that their spiritual awakening begins, and letting go of certain baggage and sadness or loss or disappointments or anger, resentment, all of those painful things that may have happened to you. By letting all of that go, you're really stepping into that inner peace and being patient with yourself and others, and maybe looking at things differently on how you're going to show up. Okay. And that's really a big part of that spiritual awakening. So, what would you need for this to work out to become something of the heart? Like, how would this work for you regarding this person? What would you need in this? I know we looked at what would need to be healed, but let's look at what would need to be happening for you. Okay, finances is huge for you. Okay, finances in the future, mind on the money. So, wanting that ambition for somebody that wants to work with you towards getting to those goals. And that's really important that they're not against you, but they're with you instead of having those. Uh, some people get jealous if the other one is doing better than them, and this is an ego thing. This is something they have to work on themselves. That's not your fault if that's how they are behaving. Now you can address that and ask about that, like, does it bother you that I'm making more money than you? Does it bother you if I'm a go-getter to get certain things, or I want my own business, or I'm doing the things that I'm doing that I want for myself? Is that a problem for you? Because I need to know this now. I don't want to invest in a lot of time and energy and money and love into something that isn't what I'm looking for. or what you're not looking for. And if there's resentment or any anger or bitterness between the two of you, that has to be worked out in ahead of time. But there is a big thing about finances, and perhaps something. Maybe there was a poverty level at one point for your person in the past. Let's see. Okay, maybe there was broken trust. Now, I have trouble with this because they always say once a cheater, always a cheater. So, what is going to change this cheating, broken trust that you have? How are you going to be able to trust this person every time they walk out the door? How is that any different than what it was before? All right, we have divine intervention and reflecting. And maybe music is going to inspire you in some way, shape, or form here. Now, mm, maybe they cheated you out of finances. Maybe it wasn't with another person. Maybe it had to do with money. You may be you might be somebody that does inspire people, maybe through music here. Maybe you have some type of hidden talent. Maybe you're not aware of. Let's just see what this is. Secret admirer. So now they may admire you, but they may not have told you that, your ex. Now, or there is someone else out here that does appreciate you for who you are. A secret admirer who may be a little timid to come forward. Maybe this is you, that you secretly admire your person. Maybe they're the one in music. And they maybe need to reflect on this. Maybe it was the biggest mistake of their life, losing you. And maybe they had to lose you to understand what your worth was. But if they didn't see your worth beginning, how are they going to see it now? So we have enemy, watch your back. And there's a bunch here that flew open and were upright. Let's see. Text messages, unsent messages. There's maybe trying to come to peace with this, that they've lost you. Maybe they're at peace about this, about not texting you or thinking you're at peace. They're trying to find the courage to maybe do this. Maybe they feel you are the enemy and they need to watch their back, or you feel this about them and call hearing from them. So they may want to reach out and maybe have some feelers about how you feel about them, before they say anything. And if you're not willing to take their call, they're going to get the sign, and that'll give them permission to move forward and move on from you if this isn't going to happen. So, will your ex come back around? Possibly. And you may hear from them. So, whether you want to or not. So, what is their intention for wanting you back if this is what is going on here? If it's for a good intention here, what is their good intention for wanting you back? And let's just put intention. Let's see what comes out, because it may be good, bad, or the ugly. So let's just see what comes through. All right, angel of strength. So they may be trying to have that change to get that courage here. And this may be something that spirit is bringing in here, that strength and wisdom. The sun. They may have been looking back, and want to change things because it may revolve around how happy they were with you and this realization that you were, maybe someone they overlooked. And this could be that they are looking back at this because they are thinking about the sun, and that is, all positive areas: money, love, work, health. And there's nothing to hide here. And these are suitors that maybe are looking at you, how happy your life is going, how happy you are, what you're doing, with your life. Maybe they see that you are somebody with confidence, and that may be very alluring to them. And we have fifth chakra. So Archangel Gabriel. So 39 breaks down to 12, which breaks down to 3. So there may have been a group of people here, that know you have some gifts or abilities here. Now, this would be about your communication and how you express yourself. Maybe you're really good with your words. Maybe you have very healing words when you speak. You may come up with things that you may not even realize are really hitting home with this person. And you may be just having this clarity of something you're saying, but you don't know where it's coming from. And that may be from spirit. They may be trying to get this across to this person, something they really needed you to say and to hear. And you may not even realize the impact it has with certain people. And this may be for a lot of other people. It may not just be for this person. So we have number 1 and number 5, and we have number 3 here. So you may want to put these in for your angel number messages or meanings to find out what these numbers mean and what they mean from your angels and what they want you to know. And we have door to personal healing and happiness. And we have 34, which breaks down to 7, which is all about looking back on the journey here that you may have had with this person, or this is how they are looking at things. Now, they may be needing to look back, and this may be on their happiness, how much fun and happiness they had with you, and where it all went wrong, and why it all went wrong. And it may have been that they may have crossed the line here in whether it was um, kind of cheating you out of something, maybe not having your back, cheating you out of that support that they should have had for you. Maybe it was they were cheating you out of money and hiding money from you. Maybe they were cheating you out of um, love by being with other people. Now, however it went down for you, whatever cheating aspect there was behind this, I feel like there is I feel like you maybe are over all of that. You may have been over all of that and seen what you needed to see and moved on. And you may be looking at your personal healing and happiness, or they're looking at their own happiness here. I feel like they maybe really love the way you loved and the way you spoke to them and the loving words and kindness you maybe had for this person or always had their back. Maybe you're very loyal to this person. Yeah, you have the door to spirit. So there is a big change now that maybe wasn't back then, or you were encouraged to ignore what spirit was saying to you. The door to spirit is open. It's totally open here to you. And this may have been something that you are recognizing more of and knowing that you needed to change this dynamic, that whatever you were picking up on was real, and that whatever this person was trying to convey to you, that it was you couldn't trust yourself uh, regarding your intuition, or you couldn't trust the decisions you were making, or whatever it was that they may have put some type of doubt in your life of, are you sure that's the decision you want to make? Like putting some type of doubt within you that really made you sit back and go, oh, maybe I'm not making the right decision. What would you do? And this may have been the opening for them to say what they would do and expect you to do what they wanted you to do. Okay, so we have the sixth chakra, which is that third eye. So your third eye is open with number 4, and this is going to help you gain some type of stability here. So I feel like if you were to look at maybe going back with this person, I feel like you would have that open communication and seeing what you needed to see with this person, and be able to be clear on all of it and say, look, I'm not buying what you're saying here. So my intuition and what I'm feeling right now is not what you're saying. Your meanings that you're telling me aren't matching with your actions. And to me, this is a red flag. So you may be able to see right through this person and be able to call them on all their bullshit. And I feel like this may change, maybe a game changer for this person in a way that they know they can't take advantage of you at like they may have done before. Now, are you willing to go back into something that could be tumultuous, tumult, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Where there could be issues like I love you so much. So there may be a lot of love here from your person. Now, these are hidden emotions in their heart that maybe they haven't told you. Now is not the time. Perhaps this is coming from spirit as well. They may be telling you what you need to know. Spirit might be to let you know what you need to know regarding this person. Let me get a couple more here. Is this from spirit or your person? Now, it could be from either or, because the door to spirit is open here, so, and you have that third eye chakra, so open, or the fifth or sixth, sorry. Wow. Where your intuition, you can see things clearly, and there's going to be things that you're like, yeah, no, I don't believe that shit. So go blow that up someone else's ass because I don't buy it for a second. So I can't, not right now. So there may be reasons why you're not meant to do this yet at this time, even though there may be a lot of love here, or this could be your person trying to let you know that, or this could be spirit, like I said. So you're going to kind of know who is what here in your story of your life, right? And I'm kind of just here to kind of confirm or deny um, what you already feel. Okay, this is kind of just like a confirmation for you on what is going on. Do you love me the way I love you? So these may be questions that they're having or that they haven't spoken. These are hidden emotions they may be feeling towards you. And are you thinking about me? I feel like they are thinking about you. I feel like they really know they screwed up the best thing in their life, and maybe they had to lose you to understand what they really had in life with you. I've been fighting a battle I can't win. So this may be that they are knowing that they screwed up, knowing that you may not want them back. And this might be something that they're starting to give up on or feel like they shouldn't pursue, or maybe you are feeling these things. So take it however it resonates for you. Now, let us see the outcome here. What would that look like if you were to get back with them? What would that look like if you were to get back with your ex? Maybe needing to let things go. Maybe there are things they need to let go of. This is number 8. So this is something of um, fine tuning things, maybe talking things over, seeing certain behaviors or calling them out on certain behaviors. Maybe whatever messages they have, do they match up with the moves or actions they're taking? Now, maybe you're meant to take some type of action towards this, or maybe they are. And we have home. They maybe want you to come home. Maybe you lived together at one point. Maybe you were married, or maybe you were just common law, whatever it was that you were. Maybe you were the co parenting of children here. Maybe you had children with this person. Maybe they're your baby daddy or baby mama. So we have number 8 with home. So this is kind of those fine tweaking and kind of seeing like, is this something I want to make a move on? Do I really want to give up my place that I have and move in? And maybe it's too soon. Maybe they just feel like you're just going to step right back into your life with this person like before. Yeah, maybe this is a pride thing that they have, ego driven, where they have a sensitive ego that they have where they can dish it, but they can't take it kind of thing, right? Now, maybe they're reflecting on the journey and assessing things just as much as you are about moving ahead. What is the risk versus the reward here? Let's see. This may have been what happened before. Yeah, and this left a hole in both of your souls. This is wish fulfillment. And this may have really made it hard to step into anything with anyone else or let anyone in. And maybe this is for the same for your person as well. Maybe this love really left a mark on your soul regarding this disappointment. And I'm kind of, for some of you, I'm almost getting like maybe this is, they've had chance after chance after chance that you've given them to prove that they do want this with you. And maybe you realize that they just didn't want what you wanted, or you weren't getting what you needed out of this relationship. And it was all about them. Maybe that is what I'm feeling here with this pride and hole in the soul. And it was either their way or the highway, or they may have felt that about you, but it was, you were trying to fight for stuff that you needed out of the relationship, and they were countering that by doing other things instead of stepping up for it. They were maybe letting that pride get in their way. Maybe they weren't seeing the full picture here. I feel like it's almost like they were really making you feel insecure about the relationship, like you weren't able to count on the relationship, that it could end any day that this person decided they didn't want you. And it was almost like up to them that whether or not they were going to um, give you what you needed or end it with you in order to pursue other people. Or if they did pursue other people, they maybe made you feel like they would never do that to you. I love you. Yet they were getting away with it, making you doubt your intuition, or you had to have proof. But your intuition was screaming at you. And maybe you didn't want to let this person go because you invested so long in them, or you really loved this person and weren't ready to let them go. I feel like there's different things going on here. We have take off your mask. So I feel like there may have been some authenticity here, that they were not exactly who they said they may have been. With this number two here, I'm getting like there was no balance here on their choices or decisions, or why they would do some of the things. But you have that sensitivity of picking up on this energy, and that may have surprised them. That may be why they chose to make you doubt yourself. So they were able to get away with things. I'm almost getting like right in the next room, they could have been doing these things to you, and you may not have had any idea that that's what was going on. We have discover your life purpose. In this breakup, I feel like this may be what you are stepping into here, realizing where your life is going, where you need to go with this. With this number two, with the 11 breaks down to two. So it's almost like there are choices and decisions you made, and it may have been you that walked away from this person instead of waiting around forgetting what you felt you would get from this person. Maybe there was things that you knew there was potential in this person, but they were never going to step into that potential. They couldn't see the potential you saw in them, and they therefore were never going to step into that potential, right? Even though you could see it, they didn't see it in themselves. There may have been insecurities here that they felt, or that they felt you were projecting onto them, or they were projecting onto you. Take it however it resonates for you. There's boundaries here that were crossed way too many times here. Yeah, but there is love that you felt for this person, and they may have felt that for you, but the way they treated you was unjust. Like, it was not called for. If they wanted to be single, they should have just been single. Yet I feeling like they didn't want you, but they didn't want you, but they didn't want anyone else to have you. And that may have been some jealousy or envy towards you. They may have been upset about how everybody really liked you, and maybe that was an insecurity for them. Um, yeah, they may have felt like you entrapped them, maybe with children or with other aspects about how you love. And that could have been, they may have felt like they were under some type of spell. And it had nothing to do with you being a witch or a healer, or however the chosen one, however you want to label yourself as being somebody that is doing acts of service for spirit as a chosen individual, where you're meant to put messages out, or do things so other people are feeling healed. And it may, like I said, be out of your mouth, with that throat chakra and third eye opening up for you. So let's go through and do a I want to do the compatibility for a new person next. And I'm going to label this part one so you can have a look at the X coming through and you can look at the new person coming through. So we have strength here regarding the alchemist, the herbal kitchen. And I feel like you didn't realize how much strength you actually have within that mindset that you have of wanting to have certain things for yourself and realizing you were wasting your life away with somebody that was never going to give you what you needed out of the relationship. So you may have walked away from this, is kind of what I'm feeling. And if you didn't and they did to you, it may have been the biggest mistake of their life they're feeling. That's really what I'm feeling here. Okay, yeah. Let's just see. Yeah, there's some sadness here that you may have been feeling, and you may have been content when you were by yourself. It may have taken a bit to get there, though. Yeah, there was a lot of healing along the way, and you may have realized things about yourself once that you were pouring into yourself. You weren't having some type of balance here with the star. I feel like you had a lot of guidance here and faith about what you needed to do here for healing. And this may have been, you may have gotten a lot of public recognition here. Maybe there was a video about you. Maybe there were things that happened that you were unaware of. But you did end it with this person, or they ended it with you. It was just too much of a burden to carry all of these wands to this next place you were going. And you were ready to put down those burdens. I feel like this is really what this whole reading has been about. All there, right there in that confirmation for me. Tell me about the inner peace here. What is this inner peace? Okay, so the King of Swords. So this is all about some type of inner peace within yourself, being true to yourself, seeing the signs you needed to see, knowing the things you needed to know, and perhaps the success and abundance is for you by doing this enlightenment, having that transformation, learning that patience or learning patience and getting to a place in your life that you have inner peace within yourself. You're not worried about anybody walking out and cheating on you. You're not worried about this person cheating on you out of money, love, support, or whatever you were looking for within that relationship. Yeah, you may have had children with this person, and they may have had children outside of your marriage, with other people or with other individuals. They may have had children that you didn't know. Even if you were common law, you may have not known about that. Okay, so there's things coming through that you may be finding out some truth about. Let's hear about this calling. Oh, that was weird. Um, oh, okay. Um, I'm not gonna. Oh, I better answer it. Sorry, guys. Okay. All right, that's a new one. Anyways, the clock is 3:24, so it's like 324. Uh, that may be a number you need to look up, but the video or the phone call I just got was kind of humorous actually, because it was solicitors, so wanting me to buy something or whatever. So and it was kind of funny actually. So calling from them, you may get a call and they may want to heal things with you, maybe even just to become friends. Maybe that's all you're willing to be, or like I said, you don't have to go back to somebody that treated you poorly, right? Um, they may be looking at what's coming in for you regarding love and maybe wanting to heal this because they may be worried that you're going to get married to someone else or that you're having relationships with someone else. This may be what they're doing. I don't know. So you know your situation. Let's look at the sixth chakra. Yeah, you're making your own plans perhaps here, or they are making plans regarding the sixth chakra, and that is that third eye, using their intuition, or maybe they are being guided. Making plans, but looks like the Ace of Cups that comes in with it being in reverse. They may feel like there's no love left from you. Now, maybe they're getting this hard truth while they're speaking to you. They may be thinking about this love and wondering if their ships are going to come in when it comes to you. Now, maybe they're getting this mental clarity that there may not be any success here, or will there be? And if there's no love between the two of you, then I can't see this coming back together. Let's see. Well, there is a victory here. They've been fighting they've fighting a battle they can't win, and maybe this is how you felt. You will get a victory with love, whether it's with this person or not. You know your situation. So let's see. Yeah, there's things coming. This person maybe felt held down, maybe you did, but something's coming forward for you. What is it? You may have a King of Pentacles coming in for you, and it could be a ploy to come in to try to make sure that doesn't happen for you. Maybe they want to make you feel like they are theirs, you are theirs. There may be somebody coming in. Oh, okay. So this may be that this is somebody that ghosted you, or they were in poverty at one point here. And this could be your person. Maybe they have had something going on here where they are in the money now or wealth, and maybe they left you out in the cold. Maybe you left them out in the cold. So let's just see. You have boundaries in here now, and it's like, yeah, no, I'm not believing that shit. So you have boundaries. You're looking for that team player. Maybe they're trying to be generous. Maybe they're blowing shit up your butt, where they are kind of maybe gaslighting you, or kind of trying to uh, put it on thick, let's just say, of how much they love you and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're a wounded warrior. You may have your walls up towards this person, rightfully so, and you may not be willing to let them in that wall. You might be blocking them out for a reason. Now, I feel like part of the journey here is learning how to forgive. Yet, being able to forgive somebody does not mean that you have to go back to that person if you choose to go forward without them. Okay, I feel like you have that choice. Yeah, you may still want to cut this person out. You may feel like it's a big storm of drama coming towards you, regardless if you ask them to come in and tell you the truth. Okay, I feel like this is more like you might be cutting this person out of your life again due to being too much drama that they bring, maybe, or perhaps this is just a storm in the making of maybe you weren't getting along before. Maybe it's a revenge plot to get back at you. You're not really sure how much you can trust this person regarding things. And trust, when that is broken, that is that root chakra. And if you built yourself back up as somebody confident and believing in yourself, and you have your self esteem back, and you're more mature and can see through some of those things, and you've learned about that basic trust, and maybe even in yourself, for getting your own security and being certain about yourself, then you've already done leaps and bounds already regarding the work that you're doing when it comes to this healing journey. Yeah, I feel like you may be investing in yourself. You may have been willing to part with some of your money for the right person, but I feel like, Mm. Let's just see. I'm going to just leave that one out and let's just see what your intuition is saying about this person. You are doing your own financial health, or this is this person. Your intuition is saying maybe you should be looking at your own finances, especially if they were cheating you out of finances. Okay. Now, maybe you're investing in yourself. Maybe you're going to invest in this person because they are showing up wealthy. Now, maybe they have learned some things, or maybe this is someone new. Let's just see. Let's find out what your intuition is saying about this ex. Okay, so there may be some arguments here. You may be looking at investing in yourself. It may not go down the way you were hoping, or they are trying to argue with you, poke the bear to get you out of character, and maybe to undo all the work you've already done on yourself. Okay, now let's just see what the outcome is. Yeah, they dumped out you as a blessing, not once, not twice, not three times, but more than four. Okay, it could be even a handful. It could be more than two handfuls worth, like 10. 10 times you gave this person chances to get it right and they never did. So I feel like this is in how they treated you. Okay, they treated you less than, they treated you like dirt, essentially. So I feel like they may be dissatisfied with this, but oh well. I feel like this is their own doing, and they may not be willing to step up and take responsibility for what they did in the relationship. I feel like you may already have learned that you maybe didn't have high enough boundaries, especially if they got away with things because you weren't ready to let them go. And they may have done this over and over and over, broke your trust over and over and over, and eventually you become a emotional wreck of a person because you are insecure about the relationship all the way around and not sure if you can trust this person to do right by you. So I feel like this is kind of wow, like why would you go back to somebody that treated you like that in the first place? Why would you take the risk of having them undo all of the work you've already done? Wow. See, you need to be truthful with yourself. And regardless if they are telling the truth or not, you have to be able to believe that about them. And if you are still unsure about that, I feel like you are not going to go down that road. For some of you, you may feel like they are telling you the truth, that they have changed their whole life, and people do change. So, regarding that is how much you want to be with this person. It will determine on whether you are believing the words they are coming out of their mouth and what is actually matching up regarding that behavior, the actions they're taking, and what they're saying they're doing, and actually what they are actually doing. So, I mean, this is going to be for some of you, you will go back. For some of you, not a freaking chance in hell, even if they were the last one standing. Okay, that is kind of what I'm getting with that. So, let's just have a look at what this person may have looked like. Now, this is going on way longer than I thought. So I'm kind of feeling like, let's just see here. All right, white Americans. So they may be white, they may have freckles, or this could be you. Take it however it resonates. We have American and we have European. Now I feel like the European may have the freckles. Not always. Maybe maybe this is you. Longer hair, busty chest. Maybe you're a brunette. Could be your person. Maybe a skin condition, maybe it's your person, maybe they're tall, maybe you might have the fun colored hair. I'm going to put that brunette with the other person because I almost feel like they may be the brunette. I mean, take it however it resonates for you. So maybe you changed your hair color. Maybe there's a tooth gap here. I'm going to put in the middle because that could be either one of you. And then we have Australian. So maybe you have I'm getting maybe you moved to Australia from the UK or European Union, or I don't even know what they call it out there anymore. Um, I'm kind of getting here. Maybe this is somewhere you've always wanted to live for some of you, or that this is where you actually moved to. Maybe you met on a vacation to Australia, or you met there, or this is somewhere of a destination you've always wanted to go, or maybe you really like the accent. Maybe this person has an accent. Take it however it resonates for you. I mean, these cards here are just for fun, so they may not resonate for some people here. So take it with a grain of salt when it comes to that. So, kind of, if it doesn't match up for how your person looks, it doesn't have to be okay for it to resonate for you otherwise. So, anyways, this is what I have for the X reading of whether you're going to go back or not. You need to be truthful for you, and you have to feel that they are telling you the truth. So don't just take it on their word. Investigate that a little further. If they're not matching up with their actions and their words, then you know there's red flags here. And then you can actually say, okay, I'm giving myself permission to move forward if it's not matching up to what you want. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Anyhow, take care, stay blessed, and we'll see you next time. Later.